Many people talk about the importance of success in life, but I don't think a lot of them talk about the importance of failure in life. What I'm trying to say is, failure is as important as success is. In fact, I would say that failure is more important than success. And why am I saying this? The reason behind it is success teaches you what it looks like to be at the top. It gives you the experience of what it is like to be the best. But what about the better and the good and the average and the not so good and the worst and the worst? What about all those stages? Failure is important for a kid, and failure is important for adults as well. You cannot go to the top without failing. We have all failed at some point in our life, although we don't really want to admit it because we are all afraid of failures. We are really actually are afraid of failures. We are that very creation who just really don't want to tell people that I failed at this and I failed at that. And that is the reason why we are stuck at the places where we are. It's okay to admit your failures. If a kid fails in school and goes home and says, I failed, parents get angry, siblings get angry, the whole family gets angry. Failure of that one kid. Let's just imagine that a kid fails and he goes to his home. He tells his parents that he has failed, and the father hugs him and says, it's okay. It's okay if you have failed this time. I know you can do better. And then he goes to his mother and tells her that he has failed. And the mother tells him, it's okay. It's okay if you have failed. I know there are a lot of other things that you're good at, and I won't really mind you failing at one of those subjects. And then he goes to his siblings and tells them that he has failed. And the siblings say, buddy, we know what you're good at. We know you're better at 100 other things than us. We cannot judge you on failing in one subject. Just imagine the scene. How different of a perspective that gives you. How different life would become for that one kid who's not judged on his failure, who's not criticized on his failure, but is told that it's okay to fail. We all fail in life. What happens if our parents start telling us about their failures? If the adults start telling us about their failures? What if they start telling us that I was not good in school, or that I was not good in sports, that I was not good in college, or that I was not good in the degree that I opted for? I was never good at cooking. I was never good at cleaning. I was never good at gardening. I was never good at speaking to people. I was never a confident man. I was never a confident boy. What if your mother tells you, I was never good at understanding people. I was not good at being a mother, but I've learned it over time. We all do. We all learn over time. There are things that we are not good at, and there are things that we are good at. Why should one failure define us? Why should 100 failures define us? Why should one success define us? Why should 100 successes define us? We are all a combination of all those failures and all those successes. We should be remembered for our failures and for our successes. We should be celebrated for our failures and for our successes. We should be considered human, shouldn't we? A human is such a creature who is made to commit mistakes, who is made to make mistakes. No kid is perfect. No adult is perfect. We all fall, and we all get back up. And we all try from the next time to not fall on the same road. But if we do, it's okay. I know kids who have beat themselves up just because their families want better from them. A family should support you. I'm not any Miss Know-it-all. I'm just speaking what I believe, what I like to talk about, what I have seen, what I've heard. I just speak all of that. I'm no Miss Know-it-all, and I can never be. Because if you think that you have learned it all, you are at a very dangerous stage. Nobody knows it all. Neither do you. And if you think you do, you better start learning more. You better start paying attention to yourself. I have seen kids who were really bad in school but are excelling as adults. I have seen kids who were really great at school. They got really good grades. They got really good percentages, all those A's, straight A's. And now they're not very good at what they do. Because maybe they just didn't get the chance to do what they really wanted to do. Because they were put into what they were good at. They didn't ever get the chance to become good at what they were not good at. Because they were believed to be good at everything while they weren't. We are all supposed to fail at something. Some of us fail at everything, and failure gives us experience. And experiences are actually life. Successes give you the experiences that you want, but failures give you the experiences that you need. Failure opens up ways for you. I had never been a failure when I was a kid. I never did got bad grades. But now I wish maybe only if I could get bad grades once or twice, thrice maybe, I would have learned what it feels like to be there. What it feels like to be an average kid. What it feels like to be a not so good at studies kid. Let's embrace our failures just like we embrace our successes. Let's tell our failures just like we tell our successes. Let's announce our failures just like we announce our successes. Because of course, both successes and failures make our life. Thank you so very much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel.